Watch this. Check this out.
I'm the main character in everybody's life. The fuck? I'm a fire sign. Of course, when I'm being mean to you, it's really me flirting with you. Are you not paying attention? I'm a fire sign. Of course, I'm always have the last word.
Boy, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh.
Ow.
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 Oh. I'm a fire sign. Of course, I'm gonna argue with you until your head falls off because I'm always right and you're wrong. I know everything and you don't. I'm a fire sign. Of course, I don't know how to take accountability and be self aware of my actions and words. I'm a fire sign. Of course, I like to fight. Bitch, where you pull up? What you want to do?
Fire signs are either fighters, the center of attention, or freaks. And to see if there's any validity to that, grab your cocktail and let's have a conversation. Aaron,
I
what do
feel
you think?
attacked.
Why you feel attacked? That was a fire sign making the video. I don't make the news. I just report it. But you feel okay. So what do you think is the biggest misconception about fire signs?
Oh, I think the biggest misconception about fire signs is that we have this kind of like spirit where we have to control everything. And yes, I will say, I got self-awareness to know that, we can be a little controlling.
Uh-huh.
But I feel that we can be a little controlling because we know best. Like, we know what is supposed to be going on and what's supposed to be happening. So we're just doing the world a favor by taking control and doing what needs to be done. That's
So
it.
the funny thing is, so my sister, I tell people in our family structure, I am the first intern because she's my older sister. But my sister is a Leo, and we have had one argument ever that I can recall.
Mm.
And it was like what happens when an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object. And it was like, what is we gonna do? Like, we are stuck at an absolute impasse. The comments are coming in. Chiago, hit them comments because I want to know what the people think. So you're saying that fire signs, the biggest misconception is that y'all need to be in control. But every one of y'all that I know is controlling. Every single one.
Mm.
You hear that, Royce? I hope you hear that.
We, but we
Off
can't
camera.
control the gifts that God has given us. Okay, the gift of being in
Girl.
charge. Okay, we can't control
Girl.
that.
You can't
We
control the
cannot.
gifts that God has given you.
The gift of being in charge. Okay.
The gift.
Thank you,
See,
Cortez. Thank you.
y'all be in charge. Y'all be driving the car off a fucking cliff and be like, but I'm in control though.
Now we know when to tell Jesus to take the wheel, okay? But y'all ain't Jesus, so y'all can't take the wheel.
Shut. Okay. Just for clarity, Jesus is a Capricorn, so there's that.
Jesus was not born in December. Y'all need to stop that madness, okay? He
Okay,
was
as
not.
as a fire sign, how does your desire to be stimulated impact your sex and your dating life?
Whew.
Just
So
know for
I
everybody watching, all these questions were written by a fire sign. So if there's some softball questions in there, just know it's not my fault. I got some follow ups. He a Leo, and we have a Sagittarius somewhere in the internets. But just for clarity, I just want to be clear about that. But how does being a fire sign impact your dating life?
so I will say that it's part fire sign because we are impulsive. I can accept that. But it's also part I got bad ADHD. I will if I'm not talking to a man every day, I can easily forget that he exists. My friends will a common statement of my friends is just like, "Oh, how are things going with that guy that you were telling me about?" And I'll look at them like, "What guy? What are you talking about?" Like
You
who?
do that?
Yeah, I do not like, and it's not a shade thing. It's like literally, I will forget because I'm impulsive, and so I'm just like, oh. I need to, this new guy, this new guy. But I would say with maturity comes the fact that I need to, put in rhythms of like, hey, I like this guy. I'm going to remind myself that I'm, feeling this guy. And I'm going to make sure that I'm reaching out to him and make sure that I'm connecting with him so that I do not forget because I know that this impulsive nature can take over and 2 weeks will fly by and I done left this man on red or I done forgot he existed and it will happen. So that impulsive side can really, really like, pour cold water on a good dating situation.
The interesting thing about all of that is I do have like, again, I'm not a fire sign, I'm a Virgo. So in my head, I know as I mature, there are just some Virgo qualities I have to unlearn. And so what
Hmm.
after the break, I want to hear from Aaron, see if there's some fire sign qualities that he had to unlearn. Come on, come on. Some fire sign qualities that he had to unlearn to see if he can be a more evolved dater. If the temperature of this conversation has you heated, share this live right now, both on YouTube and IG. It's only going to get hotter. This is Fire Signs Explained, and we will be right back.